Welcome back to Auto Update, where we dig into the past, present, and future of the automotive world. And today, Chevy is bringing the past into the future in the most stylish way possible. Say hello to the 2025 Chevy 3100 Vintage, a bold reimagining of one of Chevrolet's most iconic trucks, now reborn as a modern-day electric cruiser with serious retro charm. If the name 3100 rings a bell, it should. The original Chevy 3100 was part of the legendary Advanced Design series from the late 1940s and early 50s. It was the kind of truck your granddad might have driven, with curved fenders, big chrome bumpers, and the kind of old-school Americana flair that still turns heads at classic car shows today. Chevy knows the legacy, and in 2025, they're not just honoring it, they're electrifying it. The 2025 3100 Vintage keeps the unmistakable silhouette of the post-war original, but it's been subtly modernized in all the right ways. The proportions are faithful, but the surfaces are cleaner. You still get that split windshield look, the rounded cab, and the signature wide grille, now updated with LED accent lighting that gives it a futuristic glow while staying true to its roots. The chrome details shine a little brighter. The steel looks just a little more sculpted. And every panel, every curve, feels like a love letter to the original design. But don't let the classic looks fool you, this truck is all modern under the skin. Powering the 3100 Vintage is GM's Ultium electric platform, the same advanced system you'll find in their newest EVs. It's rear-wheel drive by default, with an optional dual-motor all-wheel drive setup that delivers instant torque and a quiet, smooth ride. Chevy hasn't released final specs yet, but early estimates suggest around 300 to 350 horsepower and over 400 pound-feet of torque. More than enough to haul, cruise, and light up the back tires if you feel like it. Range: Chevy says the 3100 Vintage will get around 280 miles on a full charge, and with DC fast charging, you'll be back on the road in no time. But this truck isn't about racing from 0 to 60 or setting lap times. It's about cool. It's about comfort. It's about rolling through downtown with the windows down and everyone doing a double take. Step inside the cab, and it's nostalgia meets tech. The dashboard keeps the vintage vibe with metal accents, analog-inspired gauges, and even a push-button start that looks like it came straight from the 50s. But hidden within the dash is a touchscreen infotainment system running Chevy's latest UI, complete with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and built-in navigation. The seats are a mix of leather and cloth, styled like classic bench seats but individually adjustable and heated. It's all the charm of a classic pickup, with none of the compromises. Chevy's also made sure the 3100 Vintage is practical. The bed is fully lined and reinforced, with optional wood slats if you want that true retro look. It even includes power outlets in the bed and the frunk for tools, tailgates, or just charging your gear on the go. It's functional, but never boring. And here's the coolest part. It's not just a one-off concept or a SEMA showpiece. This is a production truck. Limited, yes, but real. Chevy plans to produce the 3100 Vintage in small numbers starting in late 2025, and each one will be numbered and customizable. You'll be able to pick your paint, classic hues like Victory Red, Seafoam Green, and Midnight Black, and choose interior accents, wheel designs, and even vintage badging. It's more than a truck. It's a personal statement. Now, let's talk numbers. Pricing is expected to start around $75,000, which might seem steep until you remember that this is part art piece, part high-tech EV, and part custom build all wrapped in one. For collectors, enthusiasts, or anyone who loves the blend of classic style with cutting-edge tech, it's hard to put a price on that kind of experience. So who is the 2025 Chevy 3100 Vintage really for? It's for the dreamers, for the ones who grew up watching old trucks in black and white films. For those who want something electric but with soul. Chevy isn't just reviving an old badge, they're capturing a feeling, bottling it, and sending it rolling down Main Street on silent electric power. That's it for today on Auto Update. Let us know in the comments, if you could bring back any classic truck or car with modern tech, what would it be? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. There's a lot more coming your way, and we're just getting started. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time, where old school meets new power.